what goes through their mind? Does that make it difficult for you to?
At the moment, the most difficult part of is their mind have been like Suninenge. Just give me. So to remove this kind of syndrome, it's so difficult. So it involves talking to them, seeing what they have been able to do, and even if they have not been able to do, trying to show them again how to do it again so that they can be able now to be in the right path. My vision is to support as many people as possible with a disability and to ensure each and every child who is disabled is able to get a proper education.
What is your vision for yourself?
To advocate for the rights of people with a disability and to champion and, if possible, to implement.
Aside from APDK, what other organizations, perhaps charity organizations, are you involved in?
Going to homes which have children with a disability and going to tell Mama, though you have a child with a disability, you are denying this child a right. Maybe this child can even become the future president of this country if given the opportunity.
You never know.
You never know.
Do you have any mentors, Duncan? Any people you look up to as your mentors? And if so, why?
Well, at the moment I'm admiring President Kibaki with the way he's handling things. and the other person who is my mentor was my sponsor. You see, he used to be a very caring person. He never told me anything negative. And that really inspired me. Maybe the other person I'll have to say is my mentor is my wife.
Any children?
Well, I have 4 children. I have very, very bright ones. And I have to ensure every day they have been able to do their homework. Though my firstborn is in secondary school now in Form 2. And I have to confess, out of doing these good things, I'm able to see the results. They have always been the top of the class, number 1, number 2.
This is mainly to people who are physically challenged, who perhaps feel for them the only thing they can do is move from here to there. I mean, if you understand what I'm saying. I mean, for them, life doesn't go beyond their wheelchair or their crutches. But obviously, through your experiences, you've managed to overcome insurmountable challenges to be who you are and get to where you are right now. What would your words of advice be to them, and as far as their attitude is concerned?
I would tell them just to forget about their disability and try to work on the strength and the blessings that God has given them. In one way or another, we are all disabled in one way or another, and we need to put that behind our back and just move forward like a soldier. Look at what good qualities do you have that you can work on. If you don't have legs, what else can you be able to use with your hands? If you don't have hands, maybe you might have the brains. How best can you be able to utilize your brain? And you just move forward. And you forget about nagging and complaining, and you just have to move and move. Maybe out of moving and out of knocking, God will be able to open one door for you.
Finally, Duncan, what would you say it takes to realize that disability is not inability?
I think disability is only in your mind. If you believe you are disabled, you will remain disabled throughout. But if you believe you're not disabled, the sky will be the limit.
Having you on my program has been truly inspirational.
Yeah, thank you so
much.
And
I'll take you up on that.
If there's a person who deeply appreciates the value of family, it would have to be Duncan, and rightfully so. Perhaps because he's never had a picture-perfect background. Despite his disability, he does the things any able-bodied person would do, like driving his family to their favorite leisure spot for boat riding. When enough satisfaction has been derived from this, then it is time to have a chat with each other, if only to find out if they've had a good week. Swimming will always be in his schedule as it helps him keep fit and healthy. And with such a positive attitude towards life, it can be asserted that Duncan's future is lined with even greater and brighter blessings.
Bookstop this evening dwells on your talents and capabilities.
I Can Do That takes you on an inspiring journey towards your dreams by showing you how to explore and analyze your goals and get down to the business of achieving them. Filled with words of wisdom and enlightening exercises, this life-enhancing guide will help you see that anything you can dream, you can do. You will learn how to identify talents and desires, acknowledge accomplishments, be confident, explore pros and cons, confront obstacles, persevere, overcome procrastination, make decisions. Author Alice Potter, in her 246-page book, assures that you'll be a different person when you finish reading the book. You will be more optimistic, decisive, and confident. Many lessons will be learnt along the way. Some may be easy, others more difficult. It will be fun and frustrating, satisfying and rewarding, exciting, enlightening, and informative. But the bottom line is, it's extremely worth it. I Can Do That is available at Books First, UK Plaza, Westlands.
There are ways to see our biggest problems as our greatest opportunities if only we can step out of our trained patterns of perception, like Duncan's surgeon has depicted for us. He makes us realize that it is not what happens to us that separates failures from successes. It is how we perceive it and what we do about what happens that makes a difference. How open we are to the learning and appreciating the art of perseverance. And this, embedded deep within the fibers of our souls, becomes for all of us what it takes. Contact us through email, post, or fax if you'd like to be a guest on What It Takes. Until next week, know that you really can endure, you really are strong, and you really do have worth. Have a commendable week.
Jimmy Garth's wardrobe provided by Barton Fashion. The sign of distinction.